Alright, this is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles, and today I've got something pretty freaking fancy. Check this. Ouch! This is the A-Sha Crazy Rich Ramen Box, and within this we have stuff to make their... Whoops! Oh crap! They're crazy rich ramen. There's a lot of truffle stuff going on. There's gold flake. Yeah, this is going to be pretty crazy business. So that's what I'm making today. Yeah, this is going to be fun. I think if you can't handle fun, do something else for the next little while. We got truffle oil, truffle sauce. This is from a place called the Truffleist. They're the, I guess, truffle people. And then we have our gold. You might want to guard your wealth by investing in gold coins. You might enjoy wearing, golden jewels. But what if you could simply eat gold? Well, I guess you can. Here is the instruction information. And as it says, you cook one pack of 18-hour crafted A-Sha knife-cut noodles in boiling water for 5 minutes. Drain, add in the seasonings. Add 1 generous spoonful of the truffle sauce and stir that up. Or it says toss. Okay. And then drizzle the noodles with the oil and then dust it with the edible gold flake. And there you go. So this sounds interesting. I haven't had a huge amount of truffle in my life. When I've had it, I went to this restaurant down in Seattle. It was called Perché No, which means why not in Italian. And it was run by a Malaysian chef and his wife. So he would make Italian food and infuse it with Malaysian ingredients. It was really cool. But I remember we were at a special dinner and he came up to our table and he was telling us about the next courses. This was kind of the place where like they bring you out all sorts of crap. Anyways, he brings up this bucket and he's like, in the next 3 courses we're going to feature white truffle, and here's the white truffle. And I think he said like all these truffles he had in this bucket were like $1,800 worth of truffles. It's like, wow. They were all imported and all that kind of jazz, but pretty fancy. If you haven't had truffle, honestly, to describe the flavor of truffle to me is like the flavor of what a really old book from an attic smells like. It's really musty. It's really trippy. It's neat. It's not something you want to have like truffle McNuggets, or I guess some people like truffle macaroni. I've heard of that. Macaroni and cheese truffle sauce. But this should be good. I'm excited to try this. So that's what's going to happen. I've got one of the noodles. So this is their knife cut. It's nice and wide. I have a feeling the edge is going to be thin and the center vein is going to be thicker and chewier, which is exactly how I like my Taiwanese dry noodle. So here we've got a sauce, we've got a dry, and we're going to put this over here, and we're going to set a timer for 5 minutes. Okay, so there we are. This is exciting. I'm really excited about this. I'll be brutally honest about my excitement. So I want to thank the folks over at A-Sha USA for sending this over. These boxes generally go for $200. That's a lot. I don't have $200 at right before Christmas to shell out for a box of noodles. They've got a deal running on it right now that it's $100 off. That's cool. But still, that's a lot of money for noodles. I don't know. I can't afford it. But so thank you. But let's see. I've kind of got a game plan of how I'm going to like do this up. I'm going to do it the way they tell you, but I'm going to plate it as nicely as I can. But one thing I'm going to need is a little spring onion. And I haven't rolled out Holy Slicer in a while for you guys to see what it is. This is a Japanese green onion chopping machine, basically. That's really what it's made for. And an anonymous donor got me this. Thank you a million times over. This thing, oh man, I hate cutting onions by hand, but the Chiba Wonder Machine does it all. So I just put a container underneath. I use this like every day. And then I push the button. Now, the speed at which you push this in here determines how thick the little pieces are going to be. It's got a handy little sticker right here too saying, watch your fingers, you don't want to cut your fingers. But as you can see, this really does a great job of slicing spring onion. I mean, it's just wonderful. The only downside of it is that if you do it too slow, it gets mushy. Also, you got to clean it a lot because it goes so fast that you end up with like a lot of spring onion dust. But yeah, here we go. But yeah, check that out. Just like perfect. So there's that. We're gonna add a couple other things, so it should be cool. What else? I went to the thrift store yesterday, and there was this big bin of old magazines about Elvis. It's like, my guess is somebody died, and then somebody donated all their stuff to the thrift store, and they're like ancient. This one's from 1978, so this is like 44 years old. The year after Elvis died. And there's weird stuff in this. I want to go back and get some, they had like National Enquirer, and they had one issue like, after 15 years in seclusion, Elvis comes and meets his grandson, and just like all sorts of crazy stuff. And another one, this is from the Seattle area, and this is from October of '77, and this is really strange. So there's like a bunch of like singles ads in the middle, like classifieds. Kind of trippy. I thought you might find that vaguely interesting. Northwest's most complete entertainment guide. And, oh look, the world's most independent single man. Check him out. Check him out. He's independent. So there you go. I guess that's like saying, hey, you can be independent and single, so don't bother reading the classified ads in here, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to be single. I'm happily married. Anyway. But yeah, I got the Holy Slicer showing thing going on, and I got, oh, I need a tool. I need a tool. I hope I have the tool in here. I need tweezers. I should have a pair of good tweezers in here. I do. I think I do. Oh, I don't. Man, I thought I was all prepared and everything. I'm tweezerless. I can't tweezer. Okay, so let's drain this. But yeah, that edible gold it comes with, that's tricky stuff. it's kind of almost sticky. You barely touch it and it sticks to stuff. And that's why the tweezers are needed. So let's in a moment music for a moment, and I will go get the tweezers. One moment. Tweezers I have now, plus I have cleansered the tweezers. See that? A little bit of tweezer glint. Alright. This doesn't really fit with Taiwanese noodles. I don't really have any like Taiwanese music. Alright, so that's drained. Add the noodles back in there. So through each stage of this, I think I'm going to taste it. So I'm going to taste it after I add the regular seasoning, after I add the Truffleist sauce, and then after I add the truffle oil. They don't give an exact amount for any of these ingredients, which kind of messes with me. I like exacting correctness when at all possible, so I'll just wing it. I will just wing it. My guess is probably like a half of a tablespoon of oil would probably be good. Here's our, what do we have here? It's a scallion, okay. So let's stir this up. This almost sounds like Christmassy. I don't know why, but yeah, this is the kind of dry noodle I adore. It's got the whole, yeah, you can see. Come on. See how the edge is a little thinner than the outer area? Let's give this a try. Enjoyable. All right, now I believe it says a generous spoonful. Let's see. Add 1 generous spoonful. I'm going to use the loving spoon. Let's open this stuff. I kind of want to try this stuff straight first. This truffly. There we go. Truffle stuff. Whoa. Wow. So it's like, I think it said it's mushroom and black, or no, mushroom and olive and truffle. Here's what that looks like. Give that a try. Oh my. Yeah, that is rich. I'd say that's pretty generous. There's that. good. Here's the lid. Now it mentions you toss the noodles with this. So let's toss them. That stuff's pretty good. And then we got this truffle oil, and it mentions adding in truffle oil. So we will add in some truffle oil. I'm not gonna go super crazy with this, maybe about, and it's clear, yeah. That's probably more than plenty. Oh, I was gonna try it. Oh, okay. Slippery noodles. So, other than the gold leaf, which I found out by testing, really has no flavor. It's just got neat look to it. Let's try this with all the accoutrements added. I'm curious. I really like these noodles. Mmm. That's good. It's very different, and different in a good way. I like that. Cool. I'm going to add the noodles into here. Oh, get in there, sucker. Yeah, I like that. Bouncy noodle, drop them, flatten and do. What? That's where it's at. I like that. I would eat that pretty on the reg, you know. Ooh. All right. Well, let's make this look pretty good. What is he doing? What is that ramen raider guy doing? You'll see. That's what I'm doing. Don't you understand? That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna let it kind of go down a little bit. Yeah, this is pretty freaking good, folks. I don't know anything about most of these ingredients, but they're good, so. Now, I think a little pork would go nicely. There's some chashu, homemade chashu. The tricky part is going to be where to put all this gold stuff. So there's that. We're going to use a little bit of the spring onion or the scallion. Like that. To add some extra ridiculous richness, at least that's the way I'm looking at it. Come on, find a home. There you go, there's an egg. And now we're gonna add some of the bits of gold. Do you want to do the gold, or I want to do a little bit of sesame seed? That's my, what's his name? Jay Leno impersonation. I heard he like fell off of his car or something. He likes cars. Anyway. I hope you have dusted yourself off and have many more fun hijinks with cars. But we don't have time for that kind of stuff right now, folks. We've got gold. We are going to eat gold. After I take the pretty pictures, of course. But whoa, this is so weird. Whoa, see, that's the tricky thing. It's like you can't breathe around this stuff. It's so light and airy and feathery. Very weird. And it seems rather Christmassy, honest. I mean, it's like it's gold. Gold, kind of like tinsel for your food. I wonder if you use the kitchen torch on. Whoa, I can't even talk when I'm applying this. It doesn't want to come off of it. Isn't that like all over the side of it too? It is. Wow. Yeah, so today is, for you, it's December 9th, and for me, it's December 8th. So usually my videos don't come out for a long time, but I had to bump up the one that normally was going to come out today so I could do this, because I figure this is a fancy gift kind of dealy deal. So maybe people would want to give Noodle gifts. But yeah, right now they're $100 for this box instead of $2. $200 is a lot for anything. Okay, come on. But yeah, would I spend $100 on it? Well, I'm the ramen raider. I don't have to. I've got nice companies that send me samples. Okay, I'm gonna eat the gold. It doesn't taste like anything. I will say though, like if you get a piece of this and it gets loose, it's just like a feather. It just like kind of floats around. But yeah, this is the crazy rich ramen from A-Sha for you. I think that's about all I need to do. Did I do sesame seeds? I did, just a little bit. But I figured maybe the egg would be a nice add-in. Whoa, come on. Let's do. Why is my... There we are. And there you go. Watch it spin. that's it for me. Yeah, you can go to A-Sha Dry Noodle and find these. There's a link. There'll be a link in the post, which is out as of right now. And yeah, this has been Hans the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. I've got some really neat stuff coming up for 2023, so strap in, like, subscribe, bell, all that crap. And thanks again to the nice folks over at A-Sha Dry Noodle for sending this over. This is cool. I love this kind of stuff. Anyways, this has been Hans the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Happy New Year. Have a good one. Bye-bye.